Capricorn, welcome to your Venus love reading for July 2020. At the heart of the matter, you have the Emperor. So let's take a moment to honor the strength, the courage that has gotten you thus far in life. And I am going to briefly go back to the Capricorn full moon lunar eclipse that just happened. And I believe that was a culmination point for many of us, but of course, particularly your energy. And I feel like that was a release of many energetic battles from this lifetime, possibly other ones. And what this card is telling me is that you've done the work, you've earned this level of dignity and respect. We all deserve dignity and respect, but you've literally been in the trenches, and I just want to honor how hard Capricorn has worked, how hard it's really been. But crossing that is the King of Wands, and this is the King of Passion. And what I'm seeing here is absolute strength and courage. But there's an element of joy coming back into your life, and really I see this as much needed at this point. The reason I focus on Venus for these readings is she's love, creativity, abundance, heart-centered energy, and that can be construed as, I don't even want to say superficial, but it's so important, especially at these dark times, that we focus on the light, that we focus on the love, that we focus on the arts, the creativity, because these are the things, the passion, the beauty that keeps us alive. And these are dark, confusing times. So root cause is Seven of Cups, and this talks of confusion. This talks of many different options being seven, some good, some not as good. And the Emperor is very much in a position of making decisions, and making decisions that are very important, that will affect a lot of people, as is the King of Wands, of course. And I do see Capricorn at a very critical point for themselves, but also for all of us, in honoring what decisions are from a place of integrity and which ones aren't. And I feel like Capricorn, as much as it's such a confusing time in the world, is in a really valuable place to lead. And I find Capricorn's very grounding for my energy personally, and that's what I'm getting here, is in this watery, indecisive state of confusion, Capricorn, you can be very grounded. Now, recent past is the Lovers, and Gemini, Venus is in Gemini right now, and this is showing me the sun shining, the angels, and it's very contrasting to me, this energy, in the sense of the Emperor is the least vulnerable archetype. And the Lovers are completely vulnerable. They're completely naked, and they feel completely safe. She's looking up at the angel here. He's looking at her. It's beautiful. And that's what I'm seeing here, is Capricorn finding that safe place in the world. You have this space of love with the Lovers where you can let your guard down. And possible outcome is the Death card. This is the scorpionic phoenix rising from the ashes, renewed, reborn. And I actually see this card as the culmination of the Emperor. Like, I'm seeing it like the Emperor coming back from war. And I'm actually picturing like the warrior coming back to war to his lover, to his maiden. And for some reason, I'm picturing a new baby, like coming back from atrocities. War is atrocious. And coming back not just to be the phoenix rising from the ashes, renewed and healing in and of themselves, but also this coming to a world where there's innocence and life, and protecting of the vulnerable, us in babies. There's a strong theme for Capricorns to protect the inner children of the world, if not literally the children of the world right now, I'm picking up on. Immediate future is the High Priestess. So you're going from the Lovers to the High Priestess. Your intuition is absolutely guiding you. And the Death card also represents Scorpionic energy, which is extremely intuitive. So Capricorn, as much as, this is beautiful in that, as much as there's so much confusion in the world, you really could lead us out of the darkness. You can lead yourself out of the darkness because you have the light of your intuition here. You're being supported. Speaking of leading out of the darkness and that Capricorn lunar eclipse full moon, your energy is the 8 of Cups. And this, we're going from the 7 to the 8. So all these options, all this confusion, you don't want 7, you know that. You want 10. And you're being guided. This moon also represents intuition. You're walking away from the darkness. And you're represented by the moonlight here. You're being guided to walk towards nothing but complete emotional contentment. And outside influences, your divine counterpart's energy, I find extremely interesting in that it is none other than the world. So the Lovers to the world, open your heart to love, Capricorn. I know it's been hard. We're all scared. And what I see for you is if you can have the courage to open your heart, take off the armor only for those people that you truly trust, you will be on the path to the world here. Love is the answer. Hopes and fears is the 3 of Cups. And boy, do you need some 3 of Cups celebration in your life, don't we all? But I'm still getting this sense of there's so much confusion and there's so many different options. You don't want 3, you want 2. I feel Capricorn's inner circle of trust is extremely small, and that's okay right now. Because final outcome is the Justice card. And the reason the Emperor can let down his guard is because the higher powers are bringing you justice. The scales of balance, the protection of the sword, your love relationships, your most trustworthy intimate relationships are in balance and protected here, Capricorn. I feel like Capricorn's in this being pulled. I keep getting this visual of a couple who's pregnant and he's being drafted to war. And yet his heart's still with his family. The male archetype, again, remembering we all have both of it in us. I want to really honor healing the protective masculine right now with this energy, Capricorn. So clarifying the 8 of Cups, this beautiful energy of trusting your guidance, knowing what not to settle for, knowing the true path home. That's what I'm getting. The Knight of Swords, you're charging home. It's like protecting the homeland. And the Ace of Wands, this is a new passionate beginning, very heart-centered, very decisive. Clarifying outside influences being the world, your divine counterpart and lover. Again, your world is really those you truly love. It's okay to be selective. I feel like everyone and anyone would love the protective energy of Capricorn right now, and you do have to pick and set those boundaries with who deserves your protection right now. Clarifying the world for Capricorn's highest good. is the Three of Wands, this divine partnership waiting for the ships to come in. And with the Ace of Wands here being your energy, this new beginning, again, I'm seeing this fertility. It's an archetype, it's a symbol. I'm not saying you're all gonna have babies. I'm saying the paternal energy, the father protective energy is so beautiful and powerful in you as always. So this is the Two of Wands coming together, honoring each other's strength to create three. I would say this is when 1 + 1 = 3, because you honor each other's strengths, your infinite strengths. And this is also the Leo card of the major arcana here. The Sun is more honoring the inner child, where this is honoring your strength, creativity, the divine feminine in all her strength and courage. That infinite creativity and love will guide you. So clarifying hopes and fears being the Three of Cups. For Capricorn's highest good. I also want to honor that we're still processing eclipse season. We're still processing all the changes in the world. And for any of you that have had financial concerns, because that's a very common fear right now, common source of confusion, not to worry. You literally have the Eight of Pentacles being tangibly making money. And I think that's worth celebrating in this environment. Clarifying final outcome being the Justice card. Libra energy, relationship balance. Literally focus on those you truly love the most. And then you won't get as drained. Okay. Here it is. Capricorn, you have the 10 of Cups here. Because you've trusted your intuition with that Capricorn, full moon, lunar eclipse, releasing anything that was settling, distracting you with the 7 of Cups energy, you moved right on to the 8th with that eclipse, 8 of Cups, which made you realize very clearly that the most important thing in life is the 2 of Cups, the Lovers. Without the 2 of Cups, there's no emotional fulfillment. Even with the Emperor. The Emperor has it all, but is lonely without his Empress. So, love is the answer. Love is the healing energy. Love is your source of strength. And you have the heart and the courage to love like you've never been hurt, to love and still protect, to honor every element of the healthiest divine masculine, and still have the strength and courage to open yourself up, to trust and be vulnerable, because you have your divine lover here who's offering you nothing less than the world. So create your beautiful world, even if the exterior world is very confusing right now. Love, blessings, and protection, Capricorn.